What's going on, people? Welcome back to another Sinclair TV podcast back again. Tonight, I want to talk about James Maddison. How many times have we mentioned this guy over the last few months being linked to Newcastle United? And today, according to sports in Sky Sports, that he's been linked with us again. Now, before we talk about James Maddison, make sure you do smash the likes and also subscribe if you enjoy what you watch. And the rest of it, take care of yourself. Right, I want to talk about like I said, two players. James Maddison's one of them. According to multiple reports today, that on Sky Sports, that he is being linked with us, we're actually leading in the race to sign the Leicester midfielder, who's had a good season in a poor side. He's got a market value of 55 million euros, 50 million quid. That's what Leicester want for him, despite he's got 1 year left on his contract. And it's his desire that he wants to leave the club after Leicester's relegation to the Championship. He would not want to play there. And also after him is Tottenham. Now, the thing is, what we can offer James is Champions League football. And if we're offering a project with Champions League football, obviously it's going to come. Now, Tottenham haven't got Champions League football because they finished 8th this season. And Postecoglou wants him badly, but kind of offering him James Champions League football. And he's kind of a bit furious because he wants the player to come to London and to play for Tottenham. But we hold the aces up here because Newcastle got Champions League, we got the prestige, the glamour, and we were the richest clubs in the world. Now, Leicester won 50 mil, and will we pay that money? I think the fans are split on this one because obviously we'd be better off getting Hungarian international Dominik Szoboszlai from Leipzig, which would be a better buy as well. He's 22 years old. But James Maddison's 26. And he's a good player. He really is a good player. He's creative. He scored goals. He can pass the ball. He's got vision. And he carried Leicester this season, if I'm honest with you. I think he's their best player by a mile. Yeah. Despite missing 8 games for injury. Played 30 this season, 10 goals. And 9 assists. And I like him. But if he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, and we get Szoboszlai instead, then I'll be quite happy because they're both good players. And obviously, Eddie Howe wants another midfielder, number 6, number 8, and attacking midfield. And James Maddison fits the bill. Would you take James Maddison to Newcastle? For me, I would. But if you don't, we don't. Let's go on to the next target being after, excuse me, is Harry Maguire. Now, multiple reports again are saying that we were looking to take him on a loan deal. Now, he used to be captain for Man United, 3 seasons. Then he got stripped off because Bruno Fernandes has taken over. He's hardly played on it, Eric Ten Hag, and his market value is 40 million quid, and he's 30 years of age. Now, United's paid 18 million for this guy, and he's done all right. He's done all right the first few seasons, but he's completely lost his way in a United shirt, or Man United, I meant to say. And he gives the ball away, he's slow, he makes mistakes, and his positional play under Ten Hag is not great at all whatsoever. And when he plays for England, he's okay. But when he plays in a red shirt, then he kind of struggles. And, Ten Hag wants a new defender. He's after Kimi Yahi as well, like we are as well. And what does Maguire bring? I have to ask you the question, guys. Is he any better than the defenders we've already got? Sven Botman, Fabian Schär. The answer to that one is no, because those 2 defenders can defend properly. And in my opinion, I wouldn't even take him on loan. We need a proper defender that can defend properly. A younger defender, younger, hungry player like him. It would do a fantastic job for Newcastle, yeah? And it'll cost around 42 million quid release clause. But that'll go back up to 52 in a couple of weeks' time. But for me, I stay well away from Maguire because I just don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's going to improve us at all whatsoever. I really, really don't. So what do you think, guys? Would you take the big guy, 6'3", 6'4"? The answer to that one is absolutely no way or say. I wouldn't touch him at all. And the last one I'll talk about as well is Carlos Alcaraz for Southampton, the Argentinian young gun. He's joined the Racing Club for 15 million quid. Southampton got relegated, and is he really looking to leave because of the relegation? Well, according to reports, that he's settled in Southampton and he wants to stay. But until when the big money comes in, then, and Champions League football comes up as well, you're not going to turn that down, really, are you? Do you know what I mean? But he's also been linked with Benfica and Inter Milan. And he said he wants to stay and play in the Championship for Southampton. He wants to be loyal to them. I get that. However, if I was Carlos Alcaraz, would you take him? I'd love to take this guy. I mean, he's young, he's hungry, he plays as a 10, he plays wide, he can play up front as well. And he scored 4 goals in 13 games. The game against Arsenal at Emirates, he was man of the match. He was absolutely fantastic. He gives that dynamism, he gives you pace, he gives you vision, and his movement off the ball is absolutely fantastic. Southampton fans love him, by the way. They really do. And I'd take him, but would you take him would you play him in the first team? Or would you be like a squad player? For me, I think he's good enough to play in the first team because I like this kid. I really do. And he's only 21, 22, and he's just going to get better. And he will definitely be in the Argentine national squad in the future. You just never know. So would you take Carlos Alcaraz? I certainly would. So tell us what you think, guys. Would you take Alcaraz? Would you take James Maddison? I definitely would. And would you take Harry Kane? Leave in the comments section down below downstairs and tell us what you think. And please also like and subscribe as well. It helps the channel to grow. And if you'd like to become a member, it's just 99p. So get subscribing, please, guys. I'm over 5k. I'll be back again for another content tomorrow. And I should be doing a live stream on Tuesday, the Real Talk podcasts, with a few guests as well. So guys, help us out, please. Until then, as always, we're lads.